TV18. My question was that, the Supreme Court has refused to comment on the last three questions which you had raised, which would have eventually impacted the licenses which were granted prior to 2008. So now my first question is that what happens to those licenses? I know you refused to answer this question, but mine is a little more specific because there is no answer to those three questions. And my second question is that the court has also said that it has given a specific instance that in cases of exploitation of natural resources, the businesses might not find it prudent to actually participate in an auction because it would entail a high capital expenditure going forward. So what are your thoughts on that?
Let's be clear on it. And I have answered that question. Not that I refused to answer, I've answered it specifically. Court was not obliged to answer the other questions for the reason that the other questions arose if the answer to the first four questions was in the negative. We said if the answer to the first three above is in the negative, then those questions arise. So the court was not obliged to answer those questions. As I said, that's something, and I've again answered it specifically, that's something that government is entitled to decide upon. And as and when we decide, we'll let you know.
Yes, please. सर आपने कहा कि एक साल पहले जो आपने कहा था बातें सच साबित हुई, क्या जो जीरो लॉस थ्योरी आपने दिया था वो भी सही साबित हुई है? जीरो लॉस,
इसमें कोई जीरो लॉस की तो बात है ही नहीं है।
आपने कहा था सर कि इसमें कोई नुकसान नहीं हुआ है, तो यह बात
इसमें मैंने जो क्या बात कही थी कि पॉलिसी पे दखलंदाजी नहीं हो सकती, आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने वो कह दिया। मैंने ये कहा था कि जो 122 लाइसेंसेस की जजमेंट है उस पे हम कोई सवाल नहीं उठाएंगे, उस पे हमने सवाल नहीं उठाया। आप उसी जजमेंट के बारे में बात कर रहे हो जिसमें हमने कहा कि हम सवाल नहीं उठाएंगे सुप्रीम कोर्ट में, तो आप क्यों ऐसा सवाल पूछ रहे हो जिस पे हमने सवाल ही नहीं उठाया?
So one question, sir. Now that the court has said that auction is not the only option, does this mean that for the government, methods like FCFS and subscriber link criteria as far as allocation of spectrum is an option going forward?
Well, whatever is an option going forward with the government, we will apply our minds to tack and take it forward. We can't answer specific questions on what we will do in the telecom sector as we move forward. We will, as and when we have the option and we feel we have the option, we'll do what is right and what we think is for the public good. You see, the important question is, it is not for somebody else to tell us how a particular public resource is to be distributed. In other words, it should not emanate from somewhere else that you must do this, you should auction when the policy is not to auction.
Is there any possibility that after this judgment, government may change the rules of 2G auction going forward?
As we said to you, we are going to fully implement the judgment of the Supreme Court in the 2G case with reference to the cancellation of the 122 licenses, and I don't think you should keep asking the same question.
So that will be a different question because you can limit the auction now.
As I said, we will move forward. We accept the judgment of the Supreme Court. We are not going to limit anything. We will take this judgment forward and implement it as far as the 2G case of cancellation of 122 licenses is concerned. We have said so once. I have said it thrice today.
Yes, 1 minute.
We have given a schedule to the Supreme Court. You should be aware of it, that this auction will take place before the end of the year.